Morning, girls. How we doing? We are back with Foodie Beauty every day. The Merriam with the reverts in Canada, possibly Q8. Who knows? Maybe she's hiding in Q8 and actually like slowly drip feeding out this information because she has to go back and like viciously clean the entire apartment and get rid of all the sperm that is clearly everywhere, guys. That is probably coating all the new sofas, the gaming chair, everything. So that's why she has to get back. She has to be there for about a week, just like scrubbing the place down, probably cleaning up all the cat shit as well that was on the ground because we know she probably just like let Julia run free for like the entire like couple of weeks that she was here. So yeah, guys. So like I'm kind of a bit slow in catching up with these here, but I'm not that far off. I think I've only got about 2 more to do, so hopefully I will be caught up very soon with this, guys. I guess we're just gonna get into it here. We're starting on a beautiful Canadian day. It's 34 seconds in before we get to see anything. I do feel like her introduction is gradually getting longer and longer. And then I think this is just driving footage, but I did my audio check because it just seems like driving footage. So probably gonna be skipping this too. Might as well just start talking actually. Well, oh my god! Mwah! And the best fucking cinematographer graphical examination award goes to Foodie the Beauty. God damn it, woman. What the fuck? I love that you can see the camera moving, so she's clearly driving like one-handed, trying to get this to focus. She's like slamming her fucking camera up against the windscreen, be like, focus! Focus! I need fucking stock footage whilst I'm driving here. No, this is fine though, guys. You just enjoy it. Look at this. Oh, well, who wouldn't enjoy this amazing view, guys? Wow, look at this. It's so nice. Oh my god, I feel like I'm driving through a town in the rain and it's kind of shitty and grey and miserable looking and there's a kid's corner. Not spelt correctly, but you know, whatever. There's a kid probably spelt that, so I'm not going to hold that against him. It is like so, okay, you know, she's driving through Q8 and Q8 is, like, in my opinion, a very unappealing country anyway. I don't find deserty countries, dry countries very interesting. This also not overly interesting to look at, but it's like, well, guys, I gotta get 3 more mid-roll ads, so I hope you enjoy this. Here's Jack Lee. Jack Lee's 100% that Chinese buffet she went to before. I am certain of that. Are we there? Are we good? Nope. Never mind. Sorry, guys. We still haven't got there yet. We'll get there eventually. We're just gonna very slow. Oh, look at the speed of her! Oh my god, is she running this? What are we doing? She is genuinely driving like 2 miles an hour down a fucking back street towards like a car park to look for a parking space. And it's like, hey guys, do you want to watch that? There's a building over there. It's like, fucking Foodie. Oh my god, no wonder you're the best picture. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Why am I watching this shit? It's the worst thing I've ever fucking seen. Why are we at 480p? Why? Oh, never mind. I take it all back. She's a fucking beauty. She is gorgeous. How did I know? It's obvious I've been watching all her videos. I must be all of her videos in 480p, guys. And I didn't realize the beauty of her fucking jaundice ass chin here. Look at this shit. Okay, fantastic. Let's go.
Guys, welcome back to another
Hey guys, why is your fucking audio so inconsistent?
Canada vlog. So I'm here picking up my aunt so that we can have a day together.
So we can have it. What, does your aunt live in the fucking mall? You just drove to a mall. I literally saw you drive to the mall. Where's she staying at?
We're gonna go have lunch.
Oh my god, so exciting!
And do some errands.
Oh my god, it's so crazy.
And then I have a therapy appointment in the afternoon.
And then I'm doing like some stuff, and I'm doing some things, and then I'm doing something. Wow, you sound so excited to be meeting your aunt today.
So yeah, it's gonna be a full day for me.
Oh, exciting!
No,
you didn't show me that for the past minute and a half straight.
Because we wanted to go on a nature walk. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But anyways,
don't lie to me.
So come along with me again today.
Oh yeah, guys. Oh my god. Oh, she pulled the sideways mouth. That's when she's being quirky, guys. We all know that little tick. Oh, it's so unfortunate, guys, that it's raining because I wanted to go on a nature walk. Oh, she's trying to take me out. Foodie, just stop. Come on, look. Has anyone ever believed it? Do you believe it? Like, who does she... I always ask, who is she saying this for? Because, like, they're beezers. Like, I will always argue 90% of her actual beezers are trolls. They want to see her eat herself to death. They are, like, the real bad people. People who actually claim to support her and actually pretend to support her. They are general, like, fat fetishists or whatever it is who genuinely want to see her eat herself to immobility. That is what they get, like, happy about. But, like, does she say this for herself? Does she, like, buy this? Does she go, I definitely would have done it. It's like, you know, like, you always find an excuse not to go to the gym. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Well, I didn't actually get to sleep until 11:04 last night. If I had gone to sleep by 11, whew, I would have had energy for it, but 11:04, impossible for me to be going to the gym because I've got, stuff to do and things to do. Oh, yeah, I couldn't go to the gym. Oh, but tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, definitely.
Hey, in this vlog. Yes, let's go, Yella.
Wow.
So.
Nice, awkward fucking jump cut there. It's like her cameo voice. The weird, cameo voice she did recently when she said, yeah, you get cameo. Yeah. Cameo. It's like, who did you watch recently who you decided to steal this voice from? Because you're like, that's a personality I'm going to go for here. What, is not having a silly voice personality? Well, there's this guy called Girl World Ireland. He has an entire channel, which is just him, pulling fucking voices, apparently. I'm just going to do that shit.
Another birthday gift. I got a pink Yeti.
Well, actually, I'm talking to you right now through a blue Yeti, so mine's better because it's a blue color. I've literally never heard of a Yeti. I'm literally staring at my Yeti here. I'm like, what the fuck? I've never heard of a Yeti cup. Also, I get she's a vlogger, so it's kind of her bag. But you're like a 40-year-old woman where you're like, I have 50 friends. Where's my birthday present? It's a cup. It's like, okay, Foodie, that's so cool.
So yeah.
Yeah. I got a pink Yeti, so yeah. You know what? You summed it up better than I possibly get that. So yeah.
I like Yeti, and I used to have.
I like it.
That was a gift also.
It was also a gift to people like me. Do you believe me yet? They like me, and people buy me gifts. Foodie, this is the most cringe shit. Is this more or less cringe than her? Well, I remember when I was 7 years old and I was the most popular girl at school. What's more cringe? Constantly reassuring everyone that everything in her entire existence is a birthday present or a gift from people who adore her because they all think she's incredible, or the shit where she talks about being cool 33 years ago.
And yeah, I love this color.
And yeah, did you enjoy that mid-roll ad?
It's my water cold when I'm out driving around the whole time.
Wow!
By the way, I can easily get an international driver's license or driver's license over there in Kuwait, but...
Wow, okay, so who was living rent-free in your head recently? I don't know, has anyone recently mentioned, the driving thing? I guess everyone's been making fun of her because she does keep bringing a point up, her whole time in Canada here, where she's saying going I just love being able to drive and have my freedom to just go anywhere. And then everyone obviously points out, it's like, then how come you literally don't ever leave the apartment in Kuwait? I'm assuming it's that she's reacting to. She's trying to make it sound like she's not upset.
It's not the same as driving here. So,
why not?
No, I don't really enjoy driving over there.
Why not?
So, I'm going to be a passenger princess when I'm there. So, yeah.
Okay, sure. You're an absolute being bad kid. Why, surely you should be able to, justify, I'm not saying you have to justify it to us, but justify it to yourself why there's a difference, Because for me, I can say, well, I don't really I don't know, drinking the water in America because it'll probably kill me and give me the shits, as opposed to drinking the water in Ireland, where the water is very tasty. I can justify the difference there. But for her, she's just I don't like driving there because I don't. Yeah. It's or is it because, what's that thing? Oh yeah, you don't have a car. That. Because it's Salah's car and he likely doesn't live with you. That's why you don't drive a car there.
Hi guys.
Ugh. Hey! Awkward stare at camera for a while. What was that?
So we are eating at a vegetarian restaurant today.
Why are we doing this again?
It's actually quite a delicious...
Why does she... It was actually quite delicious. Bro, this is the third time you pretend to eat at a vegetarian restaurant. Why are we doing this again?
This place I've eaten here before.
Look at this column, guys. Isn't this beautiful? This is the best support beam I have ever seen in my entire life. Mwah! I would choose no other place to film in this entire fucking store than this support beam. Why is she bad at everything she does? Everything. Look at this thing. Just fucking chilling there. She even lingered on it. She even held the fucking shot on it for even longer, just staring at it.
Here's a glimpse at their menu or
oh my god, crazy. Look at that menu. That's insane. Oh my god, water!
Of nice cold.
They give you water. Only the finest establishments for our foodie beauty to go. It's fucking water, bro.
Water.
Wow.
Drink while you are there.
They give you water to drink when you're there. The mad bastards. How do they keep a profit margin? She is so fucking even she looks the shit. Even she looks like, oh, for fuck's sake, I look fucking ridiculous. Wow, your aunt gives such a little shit about you. She's like, I'm going to film this fucking blank ass white wall over here instead of my fucking cutie. Look at this. Oh, look at that wall. Oh, that's a good old wall. Oh, look at that ventilation duct. Oh, my God, it is precious. Look at those sonic rings right there. Oh, look at that fake ass tree. Oh, it's so much more beautiful than my cutie. Oh, look at those things again. This is why you know that Foodie Beauty is a YouTuber and her aunt isn't. It's very obvious. Like, you guys aren't YouTubers like me. I'm a professional YouTuber. Like, guys, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. See way Foodie Beauty, when she had the camera, she turned around, stared at a fucking support beam and nothing else for like 10 seconds straight. Well, that's because she's a real YouTuber. She actually realized that she was juxtaposing the blankness of that support beam with the blankness in her soul and how she is toward. If you looked on the right side of that support beam, there's some light. And if you looked on the left side, there's some light. That was representing what she's going through right now, where the right side is Q8 and the left side. You guys don't understand it. You're not a cinematographer graphicals like I am, or like Foodie Beauty is. Her aunt, she's like filming this store and like showing off the entire store and showing that it looks like quite a nice little indie place. Fucking idiot! You're a noob. You'll never make it in this YouTube world, Miss Aunt, whatever the fuck your name is. Foodie Beauty, she's the real fucking director. Oh my God, we just back here again. Hi, Foodie.
So my aunt wanted to show that she had the soup of the day, which was tomato and lentil.
So my aunt wanted to show. Why is your aunt simple? Like, oh, look at my soup. Thanks, Aunt.
And she had a falafel
Wow.
on gluten-free bread.
Wow.
She loves it. And
she loves it. Falafel. That's Middle Eastern. See? She supports me going to Q8. Fucking haters. You might as well just fucking said that.
had a
Wow.
pad thai, though it's not like traditional pad thai, but it's
Doesn't
like
look
noodles
anything
with,
like
a
pad thai.
peanut kind of sauce with vegetables. It was
With
actually
a peanut sauce. I'm gonna be fucking satay then.
really good. I
Wow.
thought this display at the
Let's
tattoo
go.
place next door really cool.
I find this display really cool. What's cool about it? I don't know. Thanks, Foodie. I love you. She got everything. Guys, I find this wall really cool. No, I'm not going to elaborate further. I'm just going to leave. Like, it isn't. What is it? This thing walks in, says a goat is cool, doesn't elaborate further, leaves the whole fucking green text. She literally does that with everything because she has no personality. She can't look at something and go like, I like this because she's like, oh, this thing. That's cool. Yeah. And like the yeah is actually the summation of it. Our mission, empowering individuals towards better well-being. Wow, that is so fucking cool.
All right, time for my
Hey,
therapy
why'd
appointment.
you say it
I'm
like
just
that?
waiting in the waiting room now.
This is a really big waiting room. Holy fuck, did you get lost? There's a river! See this river? It represents my life and the struggles and the continuous motion. If she's got to say something like that.
Guys, so I just finished
Oh my God.
at my
Bitch, how about you decide on a singular fucking audio level at any point?
therapy session.
Wow. Wow.
Now, granted, when I made the appointment,
Oh my God, she's
I
trying
told them
so
I was
hard.
planning on making this an ongoing effort to address my mental health.
And then I showed up today, apparently just wasting their time, because in no way do I think I was an actual, like, it was an actual therapy place. That is just like the most white woman Instagram thing. She could have seen that in fucking like an Asda or something like that. She showed up and she just like went there and was like, hey there guys. Oh yeah, this is, by the way, this is the one and done session, which is like pointless. Like it's therapy. The first session is them basically getting through a more or less questionnaire with you probably and just asking you generally what you want to talk about, like what kind of approach you want to take, that kind of stuff. It is them getting to know you. It's the first meeting is just like, hey there, how you doing? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm never seeing you again. It's like, what's the fucking point?
You know, because I was planning on staying here.
Sure.
So then the main
Where are
focus of
you?
this session, and the therapist was very on point, you know,
Because they told me I'm wasting their fucking time.
just by little things I would tell her about my story, like recent story, sort of the past few years.
See, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm very much a wording kind of guy, even though I can't barely speak any English. I'm a wording guy. Anytime someone says, when I tell them my story, I always like, see, when you say story, I immediately think fiction. You know, when I talk about my life or my experiences, I would say use those kind of like words to describe, you know, my life because it's my life. I wouldn't say my story because story sounds like an idealized, like written account. You know, it sounds like you are like making a story, you know, because not as Foodie. Like we all know Foodie just does that. Foodie just likes to make up things. She's like this whole like, guys, because I was totes for real planning to stay here forever and ever. You know, just like the last 2 times it came back.
she talked about grief, grieving things
Like
that I
what?
still haven't really grieved.
Please don't tell me. Don't pretend this is about your fucking granny again. No one buys it. No one
parts of
buys
me
it.
Who I was. Not necessarily a bad thing, grieving, but sometimes when there's change, whether it's good or bad, you grieve parts of things that...
Oh, sorry, it wasn't actually about the granny. Never mind. We're not doing the fake granny storyline. That she, that one where she's pretending she actually gave a fuck about her granny at any point during her existence. No, she's doing the storyline of, guys, Totes for real. I'm just a different person now. Like Totes for real, because I told you guys I'm a different person now, and I have to grieve the person I used to be. You know why I'm saying I have to grieve that person? It's because that person's dead. Because I'm not that person anymore. That's why I'm using terminology like this. It's very deliberate, guys, to make it seem like I'm a different person, even though she's literally the same person.
are changing. But
Wow.
it was nice to have my feelings validated.
I'm gonna invalidate the fuck out of your feelings right now. I'm going to see that validation. Yoink! I took that back. Uno reverse card. Fuck you.
Especially since I don't know anybody really who understands me wanting to go back to Kuwait.
No, you don't know anyone. there was a complete sentence there. You just added a bunch of extra shite on the end for no apparent reason. You don't know anyone. You have no friends. You have no connections in life. The end. I'm sad for you. Not really.
But this therapist did.
Sure they did.
And she gave me a lot of reasons why.
Are you seriously just making up a therapist here to be like, by the way, my therapist agrees with me. Haha, trolls. Eat that dick. It's like, oh, I'm glad this imaginary person agrees with you going back to Kuwait. This person who met you for half an hour once.
I would want to go back there based on what I told her.
Like what?
And my feelings were validated.
Like what?
And they
I
also-
honestly think if you actually imagine you sat down and you told your therapist, like, you imagine, okay, well, let's pretend this is like not just nonsense. So let's take our brains, like we put it in Foodie Beauty's body. We go into a therapy office to meet some random therapist for the first ever time, literally ever. And we sit down and there's like, how you doing? And it's like, okay, well, see, the thing is, I'm a fat person who eats shit online. That is like my entire being. That is it. That's all I have to my entire existence. Also, I really want to go back to Kuwait. It's like, okay, well, why do you want to go back to Kuwait? Well, I have a cat there. It's like, okay. No one cares, but like, oh, sure, bro, I get that's cool. I also have a hamster. Wow, double thumbs up. That's even. Why are you even here? Rush back to that hamster, Foodie. Oh yeah, and I also have a husband who like cheated on me literally the second I left the country last time. He's not actually also my husband. Like I'm pretending to be married to him. I'm like the therapist is sitting there like, wow, yeah, bro, fuck, yeah, definitely go back. Sounds like a plan and a half. Why would that's why no one would ever agree with this, because it sounds just so stupid.
also came up with a lot of resources for me to have access to healthcare remotely. There's some binge eating.
I guarantee that, like, and I say guarantee with like my full chest, full confidence, knowing full well, I have no idea. Knowing full well, I cannot guarantee or have confidence in anything I'm about to say. I guarantee that there's no way Canada would be like, yeah, sure, why not? You're an expat, you claim you have citizenship, like residency in another country. But yeah, 100%. With our incredibly overstretched healthcare system, we're just going to treat you from abroad. We are going to treat you whilst you're in Kuwait, not paying Canadian taxes, not having already a backlog of Canadian taxes. We're going to treat you as you live in Kuwait. No. Like I said, I could be entirely wrong. Maybe Canada is just the silliest country on the fucking planet that they're willing to do that. But no way. They'll be like, wait, you're heading back to Kuwait next week? 100% we'll just keep going and doing this. I guarantee when she go back to Kuwait, we never hear about this again as well.
Resources, addiction services.
No.
And the adult mental health program, which is like covered by OHIP, it's like a 1.5 year wait. So for like one-on-one counseling.
Okay, except that you just literally just had a counseling session just right there, it sounds like. But okay, 100%, bro. Like, is there not... I'm gonna sound like Scrooge. Is there not poor houses? is there not workhouses for the poor? Or is there not like therapy like in fucking Kuwait?
So we'll just see.
Okay, so it doesn't exist.
I have some.
If it's like, we'll just see. A second ago, as you were given all these resources so you could do it abroad. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so it's non-existent then. This is a lie.
Resources. They also suggested help me pick out resources in Kuwait
How could they do that? How could they fucking do that? That is like me picking out resources for you in fucking Q8. How is that even humanly possible? They also picked out resources just in case I happen to go and visit Potato Man in Northern Ireland. They've told me about the NHS and how to fucking sign up for fucking different spectrum resources and shit like that. What the fuck are you talking about? This is so dumb.
You also have access to some resources there.
Sure.
There are community centers, but they're Islamic, you know, so they may.
And that would mean I'd have to. They're Islamic. Apparently, so are you. What the fuck? Apparently, so are you. That's been your whole fucking bit recently. You're sitting there in a fucking hijab. You pretend to read the Quran on paper. You sit there and pretend to pray in the wrong fucking direction and shit like that. Bro. I'm dying. I can't with this fucking video.
A good point that a lot of it's probably going to be through a religious perspective, which makes sense. And, you know, being a revert, you know, they suggested finding...
That's apparently... do you know what? I'm not going to... I'm going to say with full confidence and no confidence. I'm basically caught in A right now. Have confidence, no confidence here, guys. Like, what? Like, what would a therapist really say? Hey, well, do you know what the thing is? You should really lean into this, like, pretend religion you have going on right now. Would a therapist do that? Be like, oh, yeah, I've looked up resources for you in Q8, such as community center, Islamic community centers, which 1 second Foodie seemed opposed to, but now he's like totally for, even though her entire bit is like being like a Muslim revert. That is literally like half her personality right now, apart from eating cheese. Like, what therapist would recommend that? Also, maybe she messed up and didn't mean Islamic. Maybe she meant Arabic, and because she's never deigned to learn the fucking language, that's why it wouldn't work for her.
Other revert expat groups that might be support.
Oh, imagine, that'd be so funny.
I told them, you know, socializing, I isolate a lot because socializing, getting out there is kind of overwhelming when I'm feeling, you know, down.
Well, no, it's not that. It's one, you've just always been like a bad person. You don't have any friends because no one likes you. Like, that is just like a consistent through Foodie's entire like history and lore. And it's like, well, it's because you don't know any Arabic. That is going to be one of the biggest reasons why you can't. It's like, yeah, like when I went to Hollowfest there not too long ago, I went to Hollowfest, you're walking around and you're like, you know, looking for the whitey. You know, you're walking around being like, oh, Japanese guy there. Oh, that guy, he looks Southeast Asian. You're walking around looking for like the American whitey so you can say, hey bro, how you doing? You know, and have a wee chat. Because like, well, I don't speak full Japanese, you know, so I'm not going to go up there and be like, awkward as fuck, sitting going, you know, fucking Nihongo Jozu kind of shit, you know? So like, that limited me, like fully, when I went to Japan recently, is that my Japanese is not to a level I would like it to be. And my Japanese is a higher level than her Arabic certainly is. So like, imagine living there. Imagine sitting there the entire time, not being able to like communicate with like anyone. Like, really anyone. And then it's like, okay, well, there's going to be a small English-speaking community there, like expats and stuff like that. But like, I'm going to assume a lot of them are probably going to be like fairly successful. Like, I've seen, like, videos of people who live in Kuwait. Like, because I did fall down the rabbit hole. I said about the frugal travelers ages ago. I saw some videos about people living in Kuwait who are, like, generally like, people who are, like, working for, like, oil companies and all, and they generally all seem to do pretty well. They go and live in Kuwait for, like, 6 months at a time, make lots of money, and go back and live in, like, the United States for 6 months at a time. What would Foodie have, like, anything in common with those people? Like, go out and talk to these people, and it's just like, what do you do? I work as an oil refinery head engineer. You know, I make like 400 grand a month. You know, like very successful at what I do. What do you do? I eat cheese online for people who pull themselves off to it. It's like, where's that conversation going after that?
So they suggested just going out in public without socializing. So just going out more. So there's things I have that I have to work on, but I feel more confident having gone through this session. It's definitely not a waste of time. And there was... It's definitely
not a waste of time, guys, because everyone said it was going to be an entire waste of time.
A phone call away if I ever need another one, whenever I need it, so...
Sure, bro.
Yeah. That's my therapy update.
What update?
It's actually super nice out here. It's rainy, gloomy, but...
It's actually not raining right now, but like, okay.
I love it. I love getting fresh air.
I love getting fresh air, even though my entire previous story was like how I never leave the apartment. What? What?
Hey guys, so I am super excited. I'm waiting for the...
What? Holy shit! Oh my god, did she not have 8 minutes of content? So she didn't have 8 minutes of content. So she actually, like, and this is to do with, she had a 30-second, like, cameo plug at the start of this. then a minute. And now the last 3 minutes of this video is another video. I saw this linked. I saw it was a link for like the full video in the
bus. I took the bathroom, everything. I'll show you when I'm on the bus.
Oh my God. I can't believe that. She literally just like spliced in. That is ridiculous. Like, people need to actually do need to complain to YouTube about this, because you're not meant to just like reuse content, and she is solely doing it just to stick 3 more mid-roll ads. This is actually fucking ridiculous. Wow. Oh, I'm not going to sit here and just like react to this, because I'm sure I reacted to this the first time when she went to Q8. This is embarrassing. Oh my God. Like, also, I'm glad that she somehow thinks, you know, she somehow thinks that she is like the same weight here as she is like here. She thinks this is the same person. Oh, sorry. She actually doesn't. She think she's lighter here? Does she say she's actually lighter overall, like when she was in Q8 than when she was in Canada? So I'm sorry. This is the thinner Miriam. It's like the good Miriam, and this is like the evil Miriam back here. This is the evil Miriam. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Well, I guess we're just going on to the next one then, because it's like, oh, this is not long enough for our actual video. Fuck, that's embarrassing, bro. Oh my God, that's terrible. Okay, guys, and we're on to the next one, which is buying cheese. Buying fresh cheese. I kind of forget the most important word in her entire fucking vocabulary. Fresh. And Health Talk Canada. I'm just so like bummed out after the last one, because I thought it was kind of like funny for a little bit, and then when you realize it's like, oh, this is 10.5 minutes long. 3 minutes off it is like pure stock footage just to get us over the 8-minute mark, so you add like numerous mid-roll ads to it. And it's just like, I don't know, what, like how much? It was like 1.5 minutes of driving, panning footage inside that restaurant, shit like that over and over again. I guess he's trying to like trigger people, I guess, because of the buying cheese and Health Talk. It just seems like it's too deliberately put together to try and upset people. So let's go.
Well, hello guys. Thank you very much for coming because I'm driving.
Can we not? Can we not have this annoying driving noise in the background, please?
But I am going to introduce this episode
wow.
of my channel
wow.
video.
Why do you have like a weird line across your boobs? I've really noticed that recently. Like, what is with the line over her boobs?
By saying I am en route to taking a nice drive.
Bro, I can barely hear you.
Taking a nice drive in the countryside areas. I thought I would stop at St. Albert.
Oh my Christ, can you find your point somewhere out in the woods there?
Ontario. Because you guys know I love St. Albert's.
I like things, guys. I have a personality. Does liking things mean I have a personality?
I haven't eaten anything today yet.
Okay.
I'm looking for something for lunch.
Sure, bro. What is with them? Like, what is? I'm sorry. Just like curiosity will kill this potato here. What is? Why do they always have to start everything? I haven't eaten yet today. It's like, bro, you're 450 pounds. Like that's. I feel that's all I need to say. You're 450 pounds. Well, guys, I haven't eaten yet today. Well, I haven't even had lunch yet today. Well, I didn't even eat breakfast today. Oh, you know what, bro? Fuck, all right. Tell that to your foot when it falls off.
Skipped breakfast.
Sure, bro. How the fuck did I guess? How did I guess? Well, I haven't even had lunch today, and also I skipped breakfast. Oh, yeah, you're withering away.
Wake up at, like...
noon?
About 9 a.m.
Sure, bro. I woke up at about 1 p.m. That's probably why you skipped breakfast and lunch.
12:30.
Sure, bro.
And it's a Saturday, so it's gonna be busy wherever I go.
Wow, that's
People
crazy.
Are enjoying the nice day, although it looks like it might rain. It's been raining non-stop here almost.
Oh my God, it is so boring. I'm sorry, that's all I have to say. This is so boring compared to the last one even, where it is just sitting there like fucking weatherman Chantal Marie sitting here. Today it appears to be 34% humidity. There seems to be a northeasterly breeze blowing in at about 13 miles per hour. I advise people to take out an umbrella with the chance of precipitation being around about 72%. It's like, thanks, Foodie. I don't fucking care, but like, cool.
It's been raining a lot anyways.
It's Canada, bro.
Nice days I've been seeing.
Like what?
So, that kind of sucks.
So, remember, this is 1.25 speed. This is how slowly we're getting this information across.
But I'm making the best of it.
Are you? Do you make the best of anything?
Yeah, I have a doctor's appointment today.
Sure, bro.
It's like a virtual appointment, and they will call me between the times of, I think, 1 and 9.
That's so weird. It's so weird. Last time she went back to Canada, she couldn't get like anything at all. There was like no doctor's appointments, there's no therapy appointments. Everything was a 2-year wait. This time, everything just immediate. It's so strange.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a bunch of like virtual doctors or nurse practitioners you can.
Okay, this is so fucking boring. We're skipping to something that actually happens. Okay, I'm just skipping to here because fuck, there is nothing in this so far. It is just her driving, and at one point she stops at like a train crossing and just films a train go past. And it's just like saying like, oh, you can talk to doctors on Zooms. Like, oh, you see what you do is you make an appointment and then they will phone you and then you talk to them and you give them information with the phone. And she explains like how a virtual appointment works. And this is like, bro, this is like 3 years after COVID. It's like 3 years after COVID. I think we know at this point. I think we know how a virtual appointment works. Thank you so much for filling me in though. And then she just described that she likes cheese. And see, when I say that, it probably sounds silly. It's like, that she describes that she likes cheese. No, that's pretty much it. She just talks about cheese. And it's then, and in the store, you can buy like certain types of cheese. Like you can buy this type of cheese and you can buy this type of cheese and you can get this type of cheese and you can also mix it with this type of cheese. And I like cheese and you can maybe get this. You can also mix it with this. And there's a restaurant and so you can get a poutine. Oh, sorry, poutine. And you can also get this. And there's also this available. And it's like, bro, fuck me. It is so boring. And in the background, the entire time you hear. That's all you hear the entire time in the fucking background. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. She's saying nothing. She's saying absolutely nothing here. Okay, yeah, we're just skipping to here again. Like I said, I'm really showing you this one because she's not saying anything, especially not that she hasn't said in numerous live streams and other videos. It is just that, like, there's so much stuff going on in her personal life right now, and it is affecting her negatively and affecting her mental health. But I'm not talking about that because I'm actually being very private now, guys, and I'm keeping so much from you guys. You know, I'm actually keeping so much in the background, guys. I'm such a private person. The exact same stuff we've been hearing for like a solid year and a half. She also doesn't do drama anymore. She doesn't care about drama anymore. She's so above the drama now. She doesn't care. She doesn't see what people are talking about. All just the same stuff, and it's just so boring. And then we're 9 minutes in. We're about to hit the halfway mark, and she finally goes, actually, maybe you guys want to see the road instead of just staring at me this entire time. And she turned the camera around. And it's like, yeah, imagine you're doing a driving vlog. Yes, yeah, I would prefer to see this than to see you like crammed into your fucking toy box car, sitting just every single time you hit a slight patch of gravel on the road, you jostle it for about 13 fucking seconds straight. This is so boring. This is so boring, guys. All right, we're honest God, we might skip to the end here. My favorite bit was when she goes like, when I go back to Kuwait here, guys, I'm not gonna be able to get St. Albert's cheese. That's the only funny thing. It's the only funny thing it's been this entire video. It's just I won't be able to have cheese. That's it. Oh my God, we're arriving somewhere, guys. Guys, you're arriving somewhere. Oh my God.
All the different cheese. They even have pickled cheese.
What a great introduction. Look at all the cheese. Oh my God, we actually went somewhere. I had lost hope. I thought the rest of this video was unironically just going to be a driving vlog. At one point she goes like, now guys, let's just enjoy the views as we drive to St. Aviv, or whatever the fuck she said. And then it was just like 2 minutes straight of just like driving footage with like copyright-free music playing in the background. And I was like, oh, it's never going to end. I thought it was going to be way longer than that. I guess, thank God. What is this? Also, why do we go back to 480p again?
Pickled cheese is so salty good. All right.
Wow.
So,
as a diabetic woman who's going to die, like definitely going to die within the next couple of years, I would talk about how salty good pickled cheese is.
I checked the menu.
We also spent a solid 10 seconds in there. Wow, Foodie, I'm blown away.
Restaurant, and nothing appealed to me. It was all like,
sure, bro.
Burgers, poutine, and pizza, and I don't feel
like nothing. Like burgers, poutine, and pizza. Like I was like, ugh, that's disgusting. I definitely didn't eat like literally each one of those in order after each other right before I started filming this.
Right now.
Wow, sure.
Water.
Yep, bro, I believe you. This is embarrassing.
I got a small bag of cheese curds. Everything all together was like $8 Canadian.
Yeah, bro, definitely. That one small bag of cheese curds and that one water bottle. That definitely sounds like that's what's in that plastic bag you had there, and you see that you had to dig through to get that out. That sounds real to me. It definitely doesn't sound like that bag was probably just full of other shit, and you decided to get only this out to pretend that you got only this, just like you pretended not to eat any of the fucking poutine. Like, I can't. I'm sorry. It's like, guys, I haven't had any breakfast or lunch. I skipped lunch as well, guys. And I decided to come here and like, they had poutine and burgers and pizza. Disgusting. I wouldn't eat something like that. So, of course I didn't. I just got a small bag of cheese to eat straight.
So what I do is I open the cheese.
Oh my God, if you're just going to... How are you going to explain to me eating cheese? I don't know how to eat cheese.
like that. Pretty easy to open.
Wow, really? Oh my
and
god.
I add about maybe half of this barbecue seasoning. This is what a cheese curd looks like.
It's cheese. Yep, it looks like cheese.
On its own.
Oh, it's cheese. Oh yeah, guys, remember Bismillah? Yeah, I'm Muslim. Do you remember, guys? I remembered. She really looks like she's contemplating that cheese. She's really, the philosophy of cheese. Anything? Anything? Nope.
And
good talk. Yep, good talk.
now, whoops. I poured the whole thing by accident.
By accident. I wasn't deliberately doing that or anything like that. Just like you didn't accidentally eat that fucking pizza, poutine, and also burger right before you started filming this. She looks really torn up about it though, doesn't she? Oh my god. the shaking things give me a personality. It doesn't. Fuck. She's like a toddler. She actually is like a toddler for what she thinks. Oh, this would be funny. Look, I shook something. No, nothing. Did anyone out there smile, crack a laugh at any of that? Nope. Okay, fantastic.
I hope they're not too barbecue salty.
Oh yeah, you look like a woman who's concerned about salt in your diet.
Gotta mix them around well. The whey mixes with the barbecue kind of makes.
She is going to lick the inside of that bag clean. Don't pretend you're mixing it well.
Like a sauce on them. The fresh whey. They were stacking these curds. They were fresh off
fresh off the they're fresh off the manufacture area. You sold me. You sold me on that cheese. Fresh off the manufacture area. That is the worst description of anything ever.
You can't get any more fresh than this cheese.
Wow. Maybe you could.
Barbecue curd.
You're on a health journey. Literally, during her driving sequence, she was talking about her glow up, and this is standard shit we hear from her all the time. But she's gonna have a glow up, and she's working so hard on herself, and she's doing so much in private, guys, and we don't even realize she's doing so well. And she's got all these different ways of like doing better and all that kind of shit. And then it's seriously just a hard jump cut to her sitting there eating just pure cheese and doing this whilst eating cheese.
My lunch, I guess.
Yep, sure, bro. Part of it.
Nothing wrong with that.
She's like a fucking hobbit. This is like her 11sies. She's about to have like second breakfast and third lunch.
Well, I'm not that hungry, so.
Sure, bro. Okay, this is gonna be my lunch. Well, I mean, I'm actually not hungry. That well was so like so obvious. Her saying, "I'm 100% not just going to eat this."
For some reason.
Sure, bro. I believe you.
I'm sure I will be later.
Yeah, bro. I believe you so much.
I'm trying to have like a nice
450-pound people, they generally are well known for not having a big appetite.
healthier supper.
Yeah, bro. I look at you and go like, this woman, she's sitting there after she eats her bag of cheese. I've never thought of how to describe it before. After this woman eats her bag of cheese, she's going to have a healthy dinner. It's like an entire block of cheese just cut up in that fucking bag.
Totally delicious.
It's like if you went and got like a bag of shredded cheddar or something like that and just sat there eating it by the handful.
In different parts of the US, they have a lot of cheese curds. Like Wisconsin has a lot of cheese.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't care where you can buy cheese. I don't fucking care. Talk about something silly.
I'm looking at a playground and there's a graveyard.
Okay. I'm so confused because she just started like, you know, I was joking about the cheese thing and where you can buy cheese. She started listing all the supermarkets she could think of that sold cheese curds, and I was just like, bro. And then just hard cut to like, there's a graveyard and I get, yeah, okay, there is one over there and a playground. It's like, okay, you just get bored naming different supermarkets that you think could like sell cheese. Yep.
Can you see that?
I can. Yep. Thank you.
What a weird juxtaposition. Those kids are gonna learn about death real quick.
Maybe they're learning from death. I'm just seeing you. You're like just as like this is like the beautiful story of life right here. We've got a graveyard, we've got a playground, and we've got Foodie Beauty who is sitting there trying to pretend to be a child whilst being so close to death. That is what true juxtaposition is. Foodie Beauty is like the idealized version of the playground next to the graveyard right now. She is playing silly games online, thinking she can joke and smile and be like a childish, funny young influencer, while she is like 2 cheese curds away from the fucking graveyard. That's a juxtaposition, Foodie. Maybe they might question, why is there a 450-pound woman sitting in a hijab, eating cheese, staring at our children, playing in a fucking, our graveyard playground? Maybe that's weirder for them. Why is this massive fat woman sitting there, eating cheese and staring at our fucking kids?
Asking the grade 2 teacher, Mrs. Hoover? From the Simpsons.
Mrs. Hoover? Why is that woman so fat? How can she survive like that? Surely gravity would destroy her knees or something like that. Bro.
Mrs. Hoover? What does "Here lies Jim Baker" mean?
What does coronary embolism mean? What does fucking type 2 diabetic necrosis mean? Mrs. Hoover, if you could fill me in on any of that, please.
Ralph. I love Ralph.
Oh. Oh. Cheese? Oh, is that what it looks like? I hadn't noticed over the last 3 minutes. Thank you.
They stain your fingers, though.
Wow.
If you're worried about that.
It's like solid shit. For a woman who said she's not... This looks like chicken. For a woman who said she's not hungry in any way, she really seems to be fucking putting these away.
And this is the kind of cheese they use on poutine traditionally.
Even I know that. Oh, I'm so glad we're back to just talking about the cheese again, guys. Buckle up, it's gonna be a fun 40 seconds. So, cheese, it comes from cows, like me.
After 24 hours, it says.
Wow. We're at the Lush part. Remember by that time she was talking about Lush and she started just reading everything off the back of the box, including the fucking shipping address from the company? We're at that.
So much better. I'm refrigerated.
Wow.
They lose their squeak.
Wow. That was so interesting.
I'm gonna go. Just wanted to
eat cheese on camera.
And
I wanted to chit chat. Did you? Really? Like, at all? Like, did you actually want to chit chat? It doesn't sound like you chit chatted about anything. You just talked about cheese.
Yeah. Next video. Bye.
Yeah, okay, bye. Jesus, she's terrible at everything. I guess that's gonna be it. I don't know how I feel about like any of those videos. They're terrible. They're just all over the fucking place. So the first one's kind of funny. This one was like really dire in a lot of ways, but kind of funny in other ways. I think that's me pretty much caught up. I'm not gonna check because I fear she might have put one up whilst I'm recording these because that just seems to happen a lot with me. That's gonna be it, guys. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.